There's nothing I hate more than doing spring cleaning. How can you convince me that this is something I need to do?
Well, if you need a little motivation, there are actually several studies that link clutter and disorder in the home to anxiety and even depression.
Ugh.
And one of those studies actually found that women are more affected than men as well. So
really?
Yes. Go figure.
Okay, so it'll make me feel better, mind, body, soul, if I do this.
Yeah, you can sort of think of it as like a bit of form of self-care, if you will.
Okay, well, give me some tips for how to get my arms around this. First of all, let's just say it's hard enough for me to deal with my clutter, let alone the kids. What should I be doing in that scenario?
Yeah, well, we hear this a lot. Adults know what to get rid of, but kids, it's impossible.
Yeah.
So the trick that we use is when you're going through their playthings, you can ask your kid, what feels babyish? And
oh, that's a good one.
It actually helps them identify those things they don't play with anymore, because kids love to feel like they're a big boy or a big girl and they might be ready to let go then.
How do I just prevent clutter in the first place?
Lunch boxes, for example.
Yeah.
Your kids come home, they throw them on the kitchen counter, and then they live there 24/7. That kind of clutter is just stuff that doesn't have a designated home.
Yeah.
So carve out places. Maybe it's you clear out a drawer that the lunch boxes go in and everyone knows that's their home. Or be a bit of a detective about things like purses that just get dumped.
I know.
And maybe you look and see where it naturally lands and add a hook there in that part of your house.
Okay. You say that when it comes to cleaning, there are some things that you can use for multiple purposes. What are you talking about?
Yes. One, for example, is a lint brush. This is actually a great bathroom cleaning tool.
What do you mean?
So you're gonna rub the sticky side over all the spots where dirt, dust, hair tend to gather up, and the lint roller is just gonna pick it up.
And then I have to look at it though.
Then peel it off and dump it. I would definitely recommend 2 lint rollers, one for your clothes, one for your bathroom.
Yes, I am not sharing. You've got some tips for keeping towels fresh. What should you do?
Yeah, towels are one of those things that we spend money replacing them because we think that they are old and tired. But if you've got that sort of funky, mildewy smell, throw them in the wash. Fill up the fabric softener compartment on your machine with white vinegar. And the white vinegar is actually going to kill the bacteria that's causing that bad smell.
Because all I'm going to smell then is the white vinegar, which also is gross.
I promise it will rinse right out. Your towels will smell fresh afterwards. And then another little tip, when you put them in the dryer, dry them until they are bone dry.
I see you've got some spare socks over there. I've got boxes of spare socks.
Don't all moms.
I know.
Well, so this is a tip I love. Instead of buying fancy schmancy little cleaning tools for all those crevices that are hard to reach, put one of those singleton socks on your hand and do the blinds, the top of your molding, lampshades, and this is a great way to get your kids involved. Give each kid one of those old orphan socks and challenge them to see who can get their sock puppet the dirtiest.
Oh, I like that too.
And I promise you will be amazed what good helpers your little kids are.